couple of things. One, about the television business dying. I don't know what form it's going to take. I can't say that broadcast stations are always going to be broadcasting from a tower, from the big tower on Mount Sutro to your television set, but I think there's always going to be a program aggregator. There's always going to be somebody in San Francisco with local programming, with news and weather, how it gets to the viewer, whether they're implants in all of our brains, but there's always going to be program aggregators, and I also always think they're going to be professional people, whether it's television studios as exist and networks. I think that the people that create entertainment, there will be programming aggregators, and it's going to be interesting to see what form it takes. On reality television, it's a real interesting thing, because I think the popular culture, the wisdom is that reality television is cheaper. And what we find, though, is that for most reality television, per hour, it's pretty expensive now. That maybe what was cheap 15 years ago isn't cheap anymore. But the trick is that on a show like Gossip Girl, we can rerun it 3 or 4 times, and reality doesn't repeat typically. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, in reality, as I said, everything's produced at a deficit. But in reality, there's not the secondary markets for it, really. So you're not going to find, although I said Seinfeld's on around the world, all around the world tonight, America's next top model probably isn't going to have the same kind of life. So I think that scripted dramas and comedies probably are a better long-term economic value, even though they're more expensive to begin with.